Stop scrolling. The best electric range isn't just about power and a shiny glass top. It's the one that fits how you actually cook every day and holds up when you push it hard. By the end, you'll know exactly which electric range matches your kitchen, cooking style, and must-have features, from everyday reliability to smart air fry, double ovens, and next-gen odor-purifying tech. The countdown goes from 7 to 1, and the top 2 bring serious upgrades that can change how you cook week to week. Seven, Samsung Freestanding Electric Range. This Samsung lands on the list because it packs a large 6.3 Q-feet oven, fan convection, and no preheat air fry in a clean, fingerprint-resistant design that drops straight into most 30-inch spaces without drama. The 5-element smooth top includes dual-ring burners plus a center warming zone, so there's enough flexibility to bounce between boiling pasta and holding sauces at temperature without crowding the surface. Smart Wi-Fi and voice control round out the modern touches for hands-off timers and mode toggles when multitasking dinner with everything else happening at home. In day-to-day use, the convection setting gives more even browning on sheet pans and keeps roast chicken skin crisp without drying out the breast, especially when pairing convection roast with a lower rack position. The no preheat air fry mode is handy for frozen fries or breaded cutlets when speed matters, and it delivers crunch without tying up a countertop air fryer. The 6.3 Q-feet capacity is also kitchen holiday friendly, fitting a big roasting pan while still leaving room for a tray of sides if you manage rack positions smartly. The surface layout works well for 2 big pans plus a third task. Using the 9-inch, 12-inch, and 6 9-inch duals to size heat to cookware. The warming center earns its keep during multi-course plating, and Samsung's Steam Self-Clean combo helps reduce the number of full self-clean runs over a year. For busy households, that translates to less chemical cleaner and less time spent scrubbing baked-on messes. 6. GE Slide-In Electric Range. The GE GRS600 AVFS brings a clean slide-in look with front controls and a 5.3 Q-feet convection oven, pairing nicely with modern backsplashes while giving you no preheat air fry for quick, crispy weeknight sides. The cooktop's 9-inch 6-inch power boil element gets pots moving fast, and the dedicated warming zone helps hold pans without overcooking. GE also includes a steam clean option that's genuinely useful between deeper cleans. Real-world use feels straightforward and reliable. Convection produces even tray-to-tray results on cookies and roasted vegetables, and express quick preheat modes get you into bake cycles faster than older ranges. Controls are intuitive, the oven viewing window is generous, and the storage drawer is deep enough for bulky sheet pans. For renters or owners refreshing a kitchen, the slide-in aesthetic elevates the space immediately. The Easy Wash style removable oven tray on GE's current spec lineup can simplify cleanup for drips and fat rendering, turning a dreaded chore into a quick sink rinse. Combined with Sabbath mode and ADA considerations, this is the kind of range that fits a wide slice of households without friction. Still, a couple of nitpicks keep it from ranking higher. The 5.3 Q-feet oven is smaller than several rivals here, which you'll notice on holidays when trying to juggle a turkey plus sides. Also, while no preheat air fry is convenient, performance is best with the right rack height and a perforated tray. Without that, airflow isn't as aggressive and crisping can lag. 5. Kenmore Front Control Electric Range. Kenmore's front control electric range earns its spot for value, bringing true convection, a 5-burner glass top, and an air fry option into a package that's budget-friendly yet feature-complete for everyday family cooking. The 4.8 Q-feet oven capacity is workable for weeknight meals and small gatherings, and the front control design gives that built-in slide-in vibe without the premium price tag. In use, the true convection setting helps with even bakes on 2 racks, and can shave time off roast cycles, particularly with proteins that benefit from circulating heat. The 5-element surface offers good flexibility to keep sauces, sear proteins, and boil starches at once, and the overall control feel is straightforward, great for households that don't want a steep learning curve. The air fry function is a nice perk at this price, letting you consolidate appliances and free up counter space. Paired with a wire rack or perforated tray, it can deliver respectable crisping for frozen snacks and breaded chicken. If you're space-constrained or outfitting a rental property, the Kenmore provides a lot of utility for the money. Expectations should be set around fit and finish. While functional, materials and insulation won't feel as premium as the top two on this list. Also, capacity is modest compared to 6.3 to 6.7 Q-feet competitors, so large holiday meals require more batch timing. Still, for a dependable daily driver with convection and air fry, it's tough to argue with the value proposition. 4. Whirlpool WFES7530RZ. Whirlpool's WFES modernizes the single oven experience with air cooking technology, including no preheat air fry, air bake, air roast, air broil, and air reheat, plus a high-speed preheat oven that gets you cooking faster. The standout is the wipe clean coating on the cooktop. Baked-on messes lift with water and a non-scratch sponge, reducing harsh cleaners and time spent scrubbing. Steam self-clean options round out the easy maintenance story. Performance highlights include even multi-rack baking with air bake, crisp air fry outcomes without the preheat lag, and a roast mode that keeps proteins juicy by optimizing airflow over longer cycles. The cooktop provides the expected 5-element flexibility for juggling mains and sides, and smart feature updates keep the range improving over time with new modes, useful insurance for a purchase that should last years. Day-to-day, the wipe-clean surface matters more than you think. Boilovers and caramelized sugars that would normally demand abrasive cleaners come off with patience and water. For busy kitchens, it's a meaningful quality-of-life upgrade. And because Whirlpool leans into sensible controls and clear labeling, there's minimal friction moving between modes. The only reason it sits at number 4 is the absence of double oven versatility and the lack of exotic cooktop zones. What you get is a very refined, single-cavity experience with superior cleanup and a broad air cooking suite. For most homes, that's a winning formula. If you value rapid preheat, broad air-assisted modes, and the easiest-to-clean electric cooktop coating on the market, this Whirlpool is a sweet spot that reduces real-world friction more than spec sheets reveal. 3. RRE303TS. Rangaire's RRE is the sleeper pick that over-delivers for the price, bringing true convection, an air fry setting, and a smart perfect cook timer that can shut the oven off when the set cook time ends. That simple auto shut-off is the kind of everyday safety and consistency feature home cooks quietly love, especially when juggling multiple dishes or stepping away to prep sides. On the cooktop, infrared radiant elements heat quickly and hold a stable simmer, while the oven's true convection provides reliable, even results for cookies, sheet pan dinners, and roasts. Easy-reach racks help with heavy Dutch ovens and big birds, reducing awkward wrist angles when checking doneness. If you fought uneven browning or edge-burnt bakes, the airflow here feels dialed. The air fry mode is competent with the right rack setup, and the overall control scheme stays approachable rather than chasing flashy complexity. For households that want set it and trust it, the perfect cook timer is a standout. While build touches aren't luxury tier, the functional combination of features feels well thought out for real kitchens. Spec and retail listings consistently note the stainless finish, 30-inch fit, and a roughly 5.0 to 5.1 Q-feet oven capacity, plenty for typical baking and roasting without feeling cramped. Measurements and install details line up with standard cabinetry, so replacing an older 30-inch range is straightforward. If your priorities are true convection consistency, an air fry option, and a timer that protects dinner from overcooking, the RRE303TS offers a strong value punch in the mid-range bracket. 2. Whirlpool WGE745C0FS. This is the double oven hero. Whirlpool's WGE gives you 6.7 Q-feet split between a 2.5 Q-feet upper and 4.2 Q-feet lower oven, with true convection in the lower cavity. It's the easiest way to run two temperatures at once. Prime rib at 300 in the bottom while the top turns out skillet cornbread or a tray of roasted Brussels. Once you cook with dual cavities over the holidays, it's hard to go back. Performance is anchored by frozen bake to skip preheat on go-to frozen foods, convection conversion to adjust temps times automatically, and a flex heat triple radiant element that sizes heat to 6-inch, 9-inch, 12-inch cookware. The center rear warming element does quiet but important work during multi-course service. Steam clean keeps maintenance light between deep cleans, and rapid preheat on the lower oven gets dinner moving faster. In practice, true convection in the lower cavity means faster, more even roasts and bakes, while the upper thermal cavity is perfect for sides, warming, or bakes that don't need active airflow. Two independent ovens reduce schedule conflicts and let you plate everything hot. For large families or avid entertainers, it's a workflow upgrade. The cooktop's 5-element layout covers daily use from gentle melts to high-output sears, and Whirlpool's backguard control scheme is clear and tactile. Build feels sturdy for the category, and the door windows are sized to keep you from opening during critical rises. If precision and capacity are your bottlenecks, this solves both. Number 1. FOTILE FreshBake range. FOTILE's FreshBake sits at the top because it changes what an electric range can be. It's the first to integrate platinum catalytic odor purification inside the range, neutralizing more than 90% of grease smoke, odors, and harmful gases as air circulates through a high-temperature porous catalyst, translating to a cleaner kitchen even when you're pan-searing or roasting fatty cuts. Paired with SynCook, which automatically triggers a compatible FOTILE hood, it actively manages air quality while you cook. On performance, the 5-burner cooktop includes a 3600-watt high-efficiency zone that boils fast and brings wok-like punch to big pans. Specialized dual and triple zones match heat spread to cookware footprint, so you're not wasting energy or scorching edges. And the SafeGlow LED residual heat indicator helps prevent burns by showing when surfaces are still hot. The QuadraShield 4-layer door with dual low-E glass keeps heat in the cavity and the exterior cooler to the touch. Baking is equally advanced. 9 specialized modes including air fry, convection bake, roast, and a Sabbath mode cover everything from weeknight fries to holiday birds. Yes, capacity claims include a 30-pound turkey and a 16-inch pizza. Sapphire blue enamel improves heat distribution and cleans more easily, and a removable top vent simplifies periodic maintenance that actually gets done. These are thoughtful touches that matter in year 3 as much as day 1. Daily cooking feels elevated because FreshBake's catalytic system continuously breaks down particulates and VOCs into harmless byproducts during hot cycles. The effect is most noticeable after roasting fish or rendering bacon, when lingering odors are dramatically reduced. Final thought, that's all for today, folks.